welcome to the Forsaken interview. Here I have Kian, and you would introducing yourself.
So yes, my name is Kian and I play Jason in Forsaken.
And so tell me here, how did you get into acting originally?
So it all started back in little school where I was about 5 years old, and I just started doing those little school plays for Christmas time. And I don't know what it was, but I think it was just either being on the stage itself or the audience cheering or whatever. But it was all of it together that just made me think I want to do this in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was ever since that really.
How and why did you get involved in Forsaken with film?
So the way I found out was my friend Mark. He was talking about it with our tutor Cruella, and he mentioned that he had to go down to the library to meet up with you.
Yeah.
And then he explained what it was, and then I asked Cruella if I could give my email to you, and so yeah, that's how I got involved with it.
Fair enough. Why did you want to get involved? What piqued your interest in the film originally?
Well, it's not every day you get a chance to be in film.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Even if it's a short film, I just thought to myself, what other opportunity am I going to get? So go for it.
How was the rest of the cast and crew to work with?
Oh, they were a blast to work with. Obviously, I knew Aidan and Mark from college, so I already knew them anyways. But to work with you and Selena as well, and your parents as well. Yeah. Oh, it was a good time. Many laughs and it's a lot of fun times.
Yeah, fun times. What was your favourite scene out of all of them to film? Without any spoilers, because
I think it would have to be the scene in the chalet, just the whole, the whole action and just the I don't know. I think suspense.
Yeah. So mysterious.
Yes.
I guess a good tangent to that was, what was the worst scene to film?
God,
with no spoilers. With no spoilers.
The worst to film. Oh, that's a good one. Because I didn't really hate filming any of it.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of best to worst, I think it would have to be maybe I don't know.
Don't know.
No.
Ooh. Fair enough.
I can't think of the worst one to film. I think it would just be when I'm walking around and I find a certain thing. Yeah. And I start freaking out because it was freezing that day.
Yeah, it was freezing. Yeah, okay. That was. What was actually? Obviously, we filmed in a lot of locations.
Oh yes.
Yes. Which was your favourite actual location, place to be?
I think it would have to be Carnarvon Castle.
Carnarvon Castle, yeah.
Because based on what the film's about, the whole atmosphere, it fit. It just seemed right.
Yeah.
And I looked around and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything just came together. The whole, the place we were at, the way it looked, mixed with what we were filming, it just all came together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that has to be my favourite place we filmed at.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you at all relate to Jason's character?
In some ways, yes, I do, because he likes to look for he looks for his purpose in life.
Yeah.
And that's what I tend to do a lot.
Yeah.
I tend to think to myself, what is my purpose in life? And then I go ahead and find it, and then I strive to keep going.
Yeah. Right.
So I guess in that way, I do relate to Jason. Yeah.
Yeah. if you did this film again, and you could be one of the other characters, who would you want to be?
Soldier.
The soldier.
Soldier.
The soldier.
Definite.
All right then. And you, why? Tell us a bit. Actually, spoilers.
I think it would have to be mainly due to how. Obviously, I know he's a serious character, but he has his comedic moments.
Yeah.
And I think it has to be with that because I try to be funny when I can. But yeah, it has to be Soldier. Yeah.
If you could do the film again, is there anything you'd do differently this time around, or that you think that you would have liked to have done?
Differently.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have tried to show more of Jason's adventurous side or not. I think it would be that. Showing more of his like adventurous side, showing more of his curiosity, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So, was it annoying to film while you had long hair?
Oh my god, yes it was. I can't tell you how many times I'm trying to brush my hair away from my face while the wind is blowing it back in. We're trying to film on my head. And it's just constantly all there. I'm like, get off! Oh, it was a nightmare, but I think we managed.
Yeah.
I think we managed.
It's just bad. You cut your hair afterwards. So like,
oh yeah.
You got
I'm like, done. Finally got to have a shave as well, so that was nice.
Yeah. A bit of an interesting question as well. How was the director to work with?
Oh, let me tell you. So many good times we've had, like the amount of stories we shared, like our interests and all that, and how we got to where we are and what we want to do in the future. And just the overall, I don't know, good times we've had, because now I've been able to, look around the places you live and all that, and explore what you get to explore nearly all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've just enjoyed having your company. So yeah.
We say I'm a good director.
Oh yes, you are one good director.
Yeah.
Because
not the nightmare director.
Oh no. No, you're not. No, you're not one of those. You know what you need for what you're filming, and you know how to get that across. Kindly. Yeah. Because you're not demanding, but you. I don't know. You're not a mean director. You are a very kind person.
Thank you.
You really are. And if I got to work with you again, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I appreciate it. What are you looking forward to seeing on the big screen at Pontio? Like, what bit of the film?
What bit of the film am I?
Without spoilers, as much as you can. But like, what do you want to see? Like, what bits?
Well, besides seeing me.
Yeah, that's
going to be scary to see. What am I most looking forward to seeing? Well, obviously, besides the overall film, I think it would have to be the montage scene. That's one that I can't wait to see.
Okay, the montages.
Because we filmed it like all over the place.
Yeah.
So I really can't wait to see how all that came together. Fits together.
Yeah.
So I think that's that's one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. And what was your favourite behind the scenes moment?
Oh no, that's a good one. Oh, I don't know.
There were a lot of fun ones.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of fun ones. I think if I had to pick one, it has to be when we were in Carnarvon Castle and we're trying to film. We've just got all these people walking around, just like thinking what are we doing. And same with that other place as well, where you just got people walking back and forward asking if we were okay.
Yeah. That was funny.
Oh yeah. I could list everything. I could list everything and just say, like another one would have to be in the chalet where we're all just having a laugh.
Yeah.
Like we mess up a line and it's just laughing for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. All having like biscuits. And
oh yeah.
muffins.
Tea and biscuits and muffins. Oh yeah, can't beat it.
I've got to the end of my question list. However, there's a bit more I've got here. It's a surprise.
Okay.
You can ask me some questions.
So hi, welcome to my interview. So, that's actually a good one. So let's see here. So what inspired you to make the film, and what genre did you think of first?
Well, originally what inspired me was I was watching trailers on YouTube, and I came across the teaser trailer for The Last of Us, a TV series.
Yeah.
And that was really what originally inspired the film. I really liked the song, which was in it, which was the song Alone and Forsaken, which is where I got the name Forsaken from. And I just sort of like the style of these people travelling from one place to another that's sort of what I originally entailed. And originally the film wasn't really like cosmic horror-y. It was more a travel dystopian film of a character. I guess the genre was more like existential thriller kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cosmic horror soon went into it, but originally it was quite different.
Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a think. So what made you want to pick out these locations to film?
I would say, well, originally I wanted to. One of the big things I wanted to do with this film was sort of advertise, for lack of a better word, Wales and all the varied and beautiful landscapes that there are here. Because I don't feel that there's that much focus on Wales in like general media that much. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase our landscape a lot. So in ways that also fitted the story. So all the locations. I made sure everything was important and it made sense for it to be there. But
What scene do you think was the hardest to film?
Hardest to film. Okay. I would say. I think the Norway.
Ah, yes.
That one.
Why?
The rain. The rain and the wind.
Yeah.
And the cold.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was a rough day. That was.
Yeah, it made it quite miserable. I remember because I felt really really sad for having dragged everyone to this really wet place, really horrible looking area. That was
If you think about it, it suited the aesthetic.
It definitely did, but again, practically the rain was also and the wind was annoying for audio and the holding the camera. Shaky footage is pretty good. Something like Cloverfield uses shaky footage, but it depends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say that was the most difficult one to film technically. The others were mostly alright.
And what was your favourite thing to film?
Favourite thing? I'd say, I think I'd probably say either the montage stuff, because I enjoyed walking around, or the chalet stuff, because I enjoyed hanging out with everyone. That was really fun. I really enjoyed filming, just filming generally. Just enjoyed it.
Did you let the actors change anything from the script? In which bits?
I did. I think the script in my head is more of a guideline than anything else. It's this is the basis of what I want to happen. If someone else, or if I or someone else thinks of something better to say, then it's just good. Let's go for it. I think that kind of fluidity is really important.
Yeah.
For one thing, it makes everyone feel like this is part of their project as well, and it gives everyone a bit of freedom to do their own thing. But for which particular ones, probably one of the ones I can think of is there's a line from Soldier, Mark's character, where he was making a joke, and then he added a bit onto the end of the joke, which worked really well.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was so yeah, we kept that bit in. I kept that bit in, and yeah, that's made it into the edit. So yeah.
If you could go back and redo it again, would there be anything you change? And why?
I probably, for the actual filming, I'd say probably not. I think everything mostly went on schedule and worked. I think the only bits where I feel like I should have taken more initiative to like deal with was in sort of pre-production stuff, because I had some difficulties with editing, but with my voice actor for the artifact, and I didn't address those properly until I did, but it was very quite close to the end when I addressed it. So I think I just need to address it sooner and see the signs that things weren't exactly working out how I saw. But yeah, other than that, it was mostly smooth.
So what made you get into filmmaking and directing?
Oh, originally, I'd say originally, I think it's hard to say. I like stories and characters and creating like, stories around characters. So I did a lot of writing and drawing and world building when I was younger, like wacky worlds and things like that. I also watched a lot of Doctor Who, that show, and that was fun. That's what inspired me to make my first proper films, which it wasn't really a film, but you know, it was like a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah.
I made like 4 of them. The first one was really bad, like terrible. I was the Doctor in that one. It was terrible. I think there was a giant tiger. Yeah, I don't know. Because we have a giant like stuffed toy tiger at home.
Oh yeah.
So like and then so that's probably where it started, and I really enjoyed like creating stuff. And being creative, so I think that's what really like aimed me into this area of this media.
If there was one thing you could make or like film, what would it be?
Well, I really want to get involved in Doctor Who in some way.
Yeah.
I really want to, even if it's just like do locations for it or something along those lines. I really want to get into doing something for Doctor Who. Obviously, I'd like to go further, like not necessarily. I'd like to go to other places and do other things, like I don't know, superhero movies, Marvel, that would be cool. Blumhouse, Radio Silence, those kind of studios like that. And yeah, I'd like to work on like a big franchise thing. Especially like horror franchise things, stuff like Scream, or those sort of ways. Yeah.
Let's see through the list of questions I have here. Let's have a look. Okay, here's an interesting one. Why did you choose the characters you did and make them how they were?
Okay. Well, I think it all really boiled down to what was needed for Jason's story. Because every character is important in some way. The characters were mostly created to serve a purpose. So Joe was to talk to Jason, so we understood more about Jason, while also giving interesting character traits, things like that. the soldier, and Joe was sort of like the opposing force in a way,
Yeah.
telling him not to go on his journey. The soldier was the person telling him to go on his journey, and being like the sort of the catalyst. That's what it's called in film terms, because the catalyst is like something that happens that breaks the normal cycle. So that he's the catalyst. And then the anarchist militant is sort of the threat that makes everything real. And yeah, that's sort of. And then Jason's the main person who's meant to be going through this, looking for kind of a way to redeem himself in a way.
Okay. I think that'll be it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright then. I'll just take that from you for now. And I have one more thing here. Okay, great surprise. You can take this out. You can't get the envelope, sorry.
Oh, aww. That's a shit. Whoa.
There we go.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
Your own framed poster for
That's
safety.
cool.
And you can keep that forever on your shelf.
Thank you.
And you can always look at it and always remember the great times you had.
Oh, thank you very much. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Great. The great framed Forsaken poster.
Honestly, that is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright then. I think we've come to the end of our interview now. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for coming along. And yeah, also really thank you for all your help with everything you've done. Taking 5 days out of your college time where you're gonna be learning to sing and stuff. To film. And then dealing with me constantly every week be let's meet up and do an interview so I can update you as well. So,
I couldn't have done it without you lot, so.
Thank you for everything.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.